Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video, and you're playing some Ruckus today, a character that I'd say is rather underestimated. That's kind of the whole point for the video. I'm going to show you my builds, we'll jump straight in, pretty quick intro to this one. Ruckus has been the same for the longest time, so I don't feel like he needs too much of an introduction, but I feel like he is pretty underestimated. He's not really used, I think, the correct way a lot of the time. You need to run a very specific sort of build and playstyle. I think as a solo tank he does struggle a little bit. His headshot hitbox is also massive compared to other characters, and you can get headshot from the back, which doesn't really make very much sense. But let's run through this intro kind of quick, because if I don't, it's going to be repetitive for those of you guys that have seen my other Ruckus videos, because the builds are very similar. We've got a buff to the Q, buff to the F, then buff to the rockets. I don't see many people run the heal on the rockets, but I find it to be very useful. But just in case I don't want to run it, I'm expecting to go up against a ton of Hi-Rez. We've already got like 2 healers that are going to be doing healing stuff. Then I have a different version of the setup that has more cooldown reduction on the Q. Let's just run Retro Ruckus just to kind of give a blast from the past, because it's been so long since I've seen this. I don't think anybody really plays with the old Ruckus skin. I think Ruckus in general isn't a very popular character, so let's hopefully fix that a bit with this video. Jump into game 1. Alright, well, for the first one, we're in Onslaught Foreman's Rise. Shouts to, at least, that is our Ying. We've also got a Victor, a Torvald, and a Zin. Didn't mention talents at all in the intro, but I usually just stick to the one that buffs the emitter or aerial assault. The rocket one's kind of underwhelming. I want it to do something else, like I said in other videos. I won't go on about that here, but the reason I mention it is because this is a particularly good situation to go for aerial assault, because we have a Torvald already who's going to be shielding. They might grab Brekka. We're up against a Tiberius, Azon, Willow, Andro, and Grok, and also the map. So I guess we'll go for aerial assault and give it a shot, although I'm definitely still tempted to go for flux generator just to force them to buy Rekka. Let's just do that instead. Sure, why not? I just talked a bunch of crap for nothing. We won't grab the second setup though for sure. We'll grab the one with the heal, and then we'll start with Hi-Rez and grab Kronos a little bit later on. I find Kronos on Ruckus to be very useful. Direct Current, Shrapnel, Yomi, Life Exchange, Spirit's Domain, Curse Revolver, Nightshade, then Persistence and Vicious Assault. Azon to get nerfed a little bit. I was going to make a full video about it. I might do a video about it sometime in the future, but for now I think I'm just going to leave and wait until maybe he gets nerfed a little bit more in a different update, which I am kind of expecting. I feel like I'm getting really distracted in today's video. Let's just get some shots over there on the Azan and the Grok. He's just dead. Hello, Grok. You're not Grok, you're an Andro, and I know you are. Don't know why the hell I got that call out so wrong. You're definitely dead though, so does it really even matter? We'll dash away from the Willow. Really kind of wish I went for aerial assault here, to be honest, but we're going to run with the shield setup anyway. We're going to dash in on the Willow, who I think is still just up here. Well, she's going to back up again. Okay, she is dead though any second. Pretty easy fight. Hello, Azan. You're also here. I'm just picking up kills for people who are on low health, but yeah, the reason the rockets are better than people realize, I should probably mention it here at least once very quickly, is that it triggers per rocket and also can trigger multiple times. I think it definitely triggers per rocket, as you just saw there on the Azan, but that's the reason why it's better than it kind of says there. Hello, Tiberius. First time I've seen you. We'll dash in a little bit, get some hits on him. There's the Q, which should auto win the fight. Yep, there we go. That shield is ridiculous when you run the talent. They moved some of the power from the actual ability to the talent, which I think was overall a good idea, but now his other ones are kind of lacking. There's a 600 heal. Nice. Ying there with the heals as well. There goes the Andro. Do we push in, try and do something? I think Grok is just down there. Azan's on the point. That's Tiberius over there. Focus him down. Grok's trying to give him heals, but I think we can just blast through him. That's Tiberius going for the ult. We'll just try and get rid of the Grok. Tiberius is just doing flips. There's the Q, so no way he's going to win this fight. Kill him here any second. I don't really like the freaking screen block from the Q on this skin design. I didn't even realize until I played with it, 'cause it's been so long, but I don't remember normal Ruckus blocking your screen so much with the Q. There goes Tiberius. Thank you very much. That's the Zin getting blasted by Tiberius. There's a set of rockets for him. Can we finish him off? No, we've only got Hi-Rez once, so it definitely wasn't going to work. Used the Q kind of preemptively. Thought Azan was going to push aggro, but he's playing kind of weird. So just keep blasting with our little 32 shots here. There's a set of rockets for him. Like, Ruckus actually deals quite well with Azan now that I think about it. Dash in here on the Willow, who's kind of low. We'll just finish her off. Make sure we were blocking the little doorway there. We'll pop the Q for the people who are just trying to blast me here. We'll treat a little bit, because I actually just went through it on 600 health. Shouting for the heal. We are somehow still just about alive. I might be dead here though any second. Darius is running in. What is happening? Got the Q on like 1 second cooldown. I'm dead. That was really close. Can we make this with the double dash? Oh, we actually can. Holy shit, I totally was expecting to just fail that jump. That's the Willow Q. We'll drop down a little bit, just trying to get some heals from the Ying, but I think I'm dead here any second. She's doing a good job though, to be honest. My positioning is ass. They all kind of focus me as well, because the team's there pretty much all on full health, so maybe we'll still win the fight. Victor just, standing and firing. Very stereotypical Victor plays. To go for the ult, pop the Q, blast through the Tiberius. We're actually nearly getting rid of the Azan here as well. There's rockets, which are missed. That would have been a pretty beefy heal, but we missed one. I just dashed off the map. Oh my god, that was horrendous. I'm leaving that in the video, but that actually caused me pain. That was so bad. Hello, Andro, just running out of spawn. Somehow we are actually even here score-wise, pretty much. He's going for the ult. We'll just pop the Q, completely counter it, make sure he does go through all the charges. Don't want to kill him too quick. We did have the rockets up, but I'll save that for somebody else, like this Willow, who we're just going to go ahead and remove from the game. There we go. Took a little minute, so I missed my rockets, but it's fine. We'll dash away from the Tiberius Ying here. Trying to keep my ass up. There's a kill. Pop to the Q just in case, but we're fine. Dash over this way. Go for the Q. I was going to go for like some sort of ult play, but I changed my mind. He's going for his ult. Willow's just there. Willow went for her ult. I pop mine and go for like the Q. I don't know. I guess not. We'll pop it and re-way and just finish the Tiberius off. He's on like 2 goddamn health. Didn't die there, but that was very, very close. We're going to run up top. We've actually managed to pull a pretty big lead. Again, shouts to the Victor. Rockets there just for a pretty beefy heal. Pretty much the same as Ying's right click. We'll pop the Q, go for the ult as we drop down. Blast through Tiberius first. Get rid of the Andro. Sure. Dash, finish off the Grok as well. Guess it actually worked. I'm usually pretty bad with the Ruckus ult. It's pretty much the same as Lex ult, where I'm just usually really bad at positioning and timing it. But so far this game's actually been fine with my ults, and actually been doing a pretty good job just as a team. We'll dash out of the way of that. Willow's Q's actually been pretty much pointless because we dodged it every time. Rockets there for the Andro, shooting him kind of here from the side. Silence from the Torvald, pretty damn clutch. We'll push in. We've got the Q up any sec so we can play kind of aggressive, but there's just so much going on my screen right now. There's the Q, just push in here on the Willow. She's dead. 350 to 250, so we put a 100-point lead. Azan there trying to do something. There goes the Andro. That was very weird. I was like stunned before he actually touched me. It's the first time I've ever had that happen with Azan, where it was kind of pre-affected by his ability. I don't know. We'll push here on the Tiberius. I feel like he's probably one of the better players. There to the Andro, but what I was trying to say is I'm focusing on the Tiberius a little bit because I feel like he is one of the better players, and I think that is a reason why we're maybe winning this one. I don't know. We'll finish off Kronos, get some more Haven. Let's run around the top with the Xin, who I've barely seen this game. We'll see what we can do. Grok's just up here. There's rockets. There's the Q. Jesus Christ, that might be the most burst I've ever received in a freaking 2-second window. What? Pop the Q kind of early, blast through him. We do have the ult up. Do we go for it here? Yeah, I guess we kind of do a bit of an enclosed area. They might be able to get away easily, but okay. I thought he just effed me out of it. That was really weird. I guess Azan F interacts weirdly with Ruckus ult. I, again, haven't really played Ruckus very much since Azan's release, so I didn't know that, but that was weird. I don't know how it's going to look on the video, but it felt strange when he effed me. Bit of a weird sentence, but yeah, good timing for the ult. Shouts to a bunch of people in that one. We did have highest damage other than their Tiberius. I was focusing on him quite a bit because I could tell he was doing a good job there, and Victor by only a tiny bit, and we also shielded 45k. Feel like Flux Generator with the setup was definitely the best choice. I think if we went for Aerial Assault, which would have been kind of nice, we would have ended up with way more than 6 deaths, as in somehow had 13. Maybe that's why I didn't see him as much. Dorval did a really good job there, actually, only ending up with 3. Ying did solid, and yeah, it was just overall a pretty good game. We'll go ahead and grab our Ruckus again. I always forget where he is because I don't play him that much, and okay, how much it's archives. But we'll also go for the Star Slayer skin. I played with the Pirates one a ton. Roboforce I think is a little bit too loud. I don't really like the weapons that much. I obviously have a soft spot for classic Ruckus, which is why I'm glad we played it. But I do also like the remade version. I just prefer the older weapons. But we got Torvald, we got Andrew, we got Ray, and Satyr up against Anara, Drogo's Damba, Tyra, and Andro. Don't know if the Torvald's the same one from the last game. I don't think that it is, but we'll go for Flux Generator again just to force the Wrecker, and then we'll go for the same setup. It just works so goddamn well in this sort of situation. I think overall Ruckus is a bit of a janky character to counter if you're, on the enemy team. There's only a few things that really ruin what Ruckus is trying to do, but even if you are up against it on the enemy team, if you have another tank like Torvald, you massively mitigate it because then you're not the only person getting kind of focused. Ruckus as a solo tank, like I said at the start, can be kind of rough, but in a situation like this, it's pretty close to ideal, I would think. We'll grab Cauterize. We've got Direct Current, Improvised Defiant Fist Extension, bit of a weird talent selection. Burn Monster does screw us over a bit. Godslayer, Spirit's Chosen, Incombustible, and Treacherous. So I guess they are trying to counter Ruckus here. We'll go for the Q and just blast away. I do like the rockets on this one. We'll just dash in, try and finish him off. He's playing kind of weird. Silence there from Torvald. Hello, Drogo's. I'm pushing behind, so you have to go forward. See if we can get rid of him here. He's not looking too good. Don't feel like I'm dealing very much damage so far. There's the Q. There's rockets. Feel like this damage is annoying. I can't get through the door because of my fat ass. Waddle on the point. Get some shots on whoever we can get him on. I feel like Ruckus's drop-off is also a little bit quicker than it should be. It should have drop-off, and it should be kind of severe because, you've got the F movement, so you can get in and stuff, but I feel like it shouldn't drop off as quick as it does, and the curve should be a bit different, very similar to what I said with, I think, Andro's one recently. We'll just dash back to the point. Shots on the Anara. Damba's kind of caught up on right side, so we'll try and get rid of her. I just going to push in a little bit, move around. She just countered my F. That's really sucked. Goddamn, Treacherous Ground really freaking stops me, but she's dead. We'll grab more Court and Resilience for sure. Tyra going for the ult. Torvald just bringing him backwards a bit. We've spawned pretty much bang on the point. Okay, we'll rush around the right side onto the Damba. Get rid of him here. There's rockets. It's dead. Rockets there for the Yeah, I guess Drogos. Rockets there for the Tyra. Just landed all of those. Rip Andro just got melted by the Inara. We'll pop the Q, just blast her here. I don't know if she thinks she's juking me. If anything, her staying that close made that very, very easy. Headshots with Ruckus aren't usually too hard to land. Your shots fire out really, really quick, so you can adjust pretty quickly. Drogos blasting away with Combustible definitely hurts though. Ray with the heals will push round the right side. Rockets. There's Rockets again in a sec. Oh my god, I just took a ton of damage because he is going for the reversal talent. Rockets there. Torvald ulting the Inara in the corner. I did hit her with Rockets, but didn't deal damage. She's going for the ult. She just deployed her wall or de-deployed her wall. She's dead. Big heals there from the Ray. Rockets on him. There's the Q. We'll push in. Feel like we can do this just because we do have the talent. Finished off Cauterize, then we'll continue on with our Resilience. Going to heal up for a little bit because they are definitely on top. I think that is an Andra ult. There's Rockets for him. We'll dash up, go for the ult here. This might be a bad play. Maybe we can get rid of him. He's dead before we can even react. Blasts on the rest of them. There's a Q. Holy shit, it was actually another really good ult. What's happened? Why am I suddenly not shit with Ruckus ult? Definitely still terrible with Lex 1 because I played Lex not that long ago and it was pretty rough, but it seems like I've improved with Ruckus Ultimate. Maybe that's just because I've been playing him a little bit more than before. Oh my god, I'm just going to run. Don't feel like fighting that many of them. Will Q and then just fully retreat. Definitely interrupting myself there, but yeah, I guess I'm not that bad with Ruckus ult anymore. I'm a little bit better with timing it. Either that or the matches I've been in so far today and recently have just kind of been good matches for the Ultimate that I've been trying to make, and they've not been really countering me at all. I don't know. There's the Q. Blasts on the Inara here. Jesus Christ. Torvald's having a bit of a hard time. We'll push in, try and help him out, but he's already got rid of her. Ray there giving him a hand. We'll stand on the corner. Blast through the Andro. Okay, he's pulling up the thing. Fire behind him. He's gone. Sati getting kind of blasted. We'll try and give her a hand. Hello, Tyra. Do you not realize I'm behind you? There's the Q. There's Rockets. Do we go for the ult? Might have been a bad idea. There goes the Drogos. Oh, he's actually not dead. I thought we got rid of him. We still did. There's a triple. Again, not a bad ultimate at all. We didn't get rid of the Drogos as quick as I thought I did. For some reason, I thought we'd killed him, but it was just a different kill in the feed. There's the Q. I think that did go on cooldown because he started moving. Dismount the Inara. We did use the Q there kind of for no reason. She's going for the ult. That's the stun, but we've got so much resilience it doesn't matter. Can't say the same though for that was our Andro. There's Rockets on him. Pretty beefy heal 360 even with a Cauterize. Do we dash in? No, because it's a Tyra fire. We'll go for the Q and then push in. She's dead. That worked. Well done, team. Silence there from the Torvald. There's the Drogo's dead as well. Sati putting in work. We'll grab some Chronos. Keep it going. We're shredding them so far. Not to say they're doing a bad job at all, actually. I'd say they're playing quite well, but we're just playing better than they are, and we're countering them quite heavily. We're going to wait to get a little bit closer and then start firing because he wasn't really paying any attention whatsoever, so that's what gives us a little bit more time to place ourselves better. Here we go. Very weird play. Right click on the Drogos, just shots on them for free. There's some Rockets, massive heal. Dash in, pop the Q, go for the ult. Very close to the door, but not properly where I want it to be. She's gone again. Very solid ultimate from your boy. Just going to try and heal up from being out of combat, and then we'll start firing on him a little bit. Just pulling up the reversal. There's the Q. Tried to time it with him possibly hitting me with something there, but nobody really fired into him, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Mid to just wore off though. Ray's getting focused. She's dead. Feel kind of bad that I couldn't help her there. We're at nearly full health. We'll throw Rockets on the two of them. Hits on the Andro. He's 100% dead. Torvald silence there. Kind of brutal. We'll Rockets to finish. That worked. Nice. Pretty big heal too. We'll F in. Pop the Q. Thought Inara was closer there, but guess not. Torvald with the ult. Rip Inara, rip Drogos. Another freaking wipe. Pretty much set here. They could recover this one, you never know, but it's not really looking like it's likely. That's the Inara ult. We'll just push around on the Drogos. Aggressive flank sort of plays there with Ruckus. We do have the ult, but I don't really think it's a good place to use it. Maybe we should just pop it because the game's coming to an end. Yeah, I guess we'll just pop it here. Hello to Amber. Your reaction time really isn't very good, and all your awareness because we were right behind him there. I say as I get blasted by the Drogos. There's the Q. We should be fine to tank a couple hits. Doesn't even matter. We're right at the end. There is the victory. 400 to like 100 and something. That was more of a stomp than I thought it was. They put up a really good fight for it. They were not a bad team at all, but my team was just on a completely different level, and I was playing quite well as Ruckus. Another set of solid ultimates, weirdly. 17-2, 83k, 33k, pretty happy with that. We had the warm-up in the first one, so obviously I'm going to do a little bit better there in the second. 83k is highest damage, so what else can I say? Fantastic set of games with Ruckus. Obviously, ranked is a completely different story, but for casual stuff, I think he is very underestimated, and I'd highly recommend you go ahead and give him a go with the setups I've shown you today. I did only play with one of them, and with one of the talents, but Aerial Assault is also solid, and so is the other version of the build I mentioned at the start. Pretty much it. Don't really have anything else to add here at the end, so I'm just going to cut the video. Thank you for watching. Of course, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know where you want to see me next. I'll see you guys all really, really soon. I'm going to time it with the music. 3, 2, 1, and as always, mistimed it. Stay frosty.